The Navajo Nation of the southwestern United States is a land of incredible beauty, deep tradition, and profound mystery. But there is a secret that many outsiders are never told, a warning that echoes through generations. Never, ever speak of the Skinwalker. In the Navajo language, it is called Yi Naud Lushi, which translates chillingly to, by means of it, it goes on all fours. This is not a simple ghost story or a campfire tale. For the Navajo, the Skinwalker is a harmful witch, a person who has committed the darkest of taboos to gain the power to transform into animals and bring sickness, death, and chaos. And tonight, you are not just hearing the legend, you are living it. We're playing Survive or Die. You are about to face a Skinwalker. Your choices, what you do, where you run, how you fight will determine if you survive the night. Let's set the scene. It's 2000 a.m. You're a field researcher sent to the Four Corners region to document local folklore. Your guide, a Navajo elder, warned you to leave before sundown. He told you, out here the night is not for us. But you ignored him. You wanted to see the full moon over the desert. Now, you're lost. Your gas tank is on empty. You've been driving for hours on a road that doesn't appear on any map. You see a single light in the distance, a roadside gas station, long since closed and abandoned. As you slow down to take a look, your headlights catch a shape at the edge of the wood line. It's standing on two legs, but it doesn't move like a man. It's too tall. Its silhouette is wrong. It looks like a coyote, but it's as tall as a person. It stands perfectly still, watching you. The chase begins. You slam on the gas. The engine roars to life, and you peel out onto the dirt road, kicking up a cloud of dust. You look in your rearview mirror, and the creature is gone. For a moment, you feel relief. Then you hear it. It's on the roof. You're doing 60 miles per hour down a dirt road, and it's on the roof of your car. You feel it shift its weight, clawing at the metal, trying to get inside. What do you do? Scenario A. You slam on the brakes, hoping to throw the creature off. Scenario B. You swerve violently, trying to shake it loose. Let's pause the action, because to survive, you need to understand what you're dealing with. In Navajo culture, the Skinwalker is the antithesis of everything good. It represents the evil way, a corruption of the sacred way, practiced by medicine men and healers. To become a Skinwalker, an individual must commit a series of heinous acts, including incest, killing a blood relative, or even cannibalism. The belief is that performing these unspeakable crimes destroys their humanity and allows them to gain supernatural powers. How do they transform? The Skinwalker wears the pelt of the animal they wish to become, commonly a coyote, wolf, fox, owl, or crow. But it's not just a disguise, it's a dark ritual. They are known to corrupt the healing ceremonies, chanting blessings backwards and using ash instead of sand to turn a prayer into a curse. What do they want? To bring illness. The classic Skinwalker legend involves them dropping corpse dust, ground up human bones, onto sleeping victims through the smoke holes of hogans, causing them to fall gravely ill. To steal, there are legends of Skinwalkers blackmailing Navajo families for their sheep and livestock. To kill, ultimately, they are malevolent beings who enjoy tormenting and murdering the innocent. Now, you have a better idea of what's hunting you. Let's get back to the car. If you chose. Scenario. A slam on the brakes. The car screeches to a halt. The sudden stop sends the creature flying off the roof, tumbling into the dirt ahead of you. The headlights shine on it. You finally see it clearly. It's bipedal, with the body of a man, but the head of a mangy coyote. It smiles at you, a wide, terrifying grimace, and then it starts to laugh. A high-pitched, screeching, mocking laugh. It starts walking towards the driver's side door, its claws dragging against the gravel. You have a choice. A1. Throw the car into reverse and floor it. B1. Reach for the gun in the glove box. If you chose Scenario B, swerve violently. You turn the wheel hard, spinning out of control. The car crashes into a ditch, the airbags deploying. You are dazed. You look out the broken window, and the creature is standing on the side of the road, just watching you. It's no longer aggressive, it's patient. It knows you're trapped. You try to climb out of the car. Your bag is stuck. You reach for your phone, no signal. You have a choice. A2, use your knife to cut your seatbelt and free yourself, then try to run into the nearby forest. B2, lay perfectly still, pretending to be unconscious, hoping it will think you are dead. Scenario A1, reverse. You throw the car in reverse. The creature runs alongside your car, keeping pace with you as you go, 40, 50, 60 miles per hour, tapping on the passenger window, trying to get in. It's toying with you. Scenario B1, gun. You pull out the pistol and fire a shot. The bullet hits it in the shoulder. The creature howls in pain and disappears into the darkness, but you know it won't be gone for long. Scenario A2, run. You free yourself and run into the forest. You feel a presence all around you. You hear twigs snapping just behind you. You are being herded. Scenario B2, play dead. You lay still. Minutes pass. The creature approaches the car. You smell it, a stench like rotting meat and damp fur. It peers through the broken window, its face inches from yours. It studies your breathing. You are perfectly still. It loses interest and lumbers away. The survival guide, what the old lore tells us. Silver is not the answer. In many pop culture versions, Teen Wolf, Supernatural, Skinwalkers are killed by silver. This is Hollywood. There is no traditional Navajo lore that says silver will kill a Skinwalker. The name is power. The one sure way to defeat a Skinwalker is to say their full human name. If you can discover who they were before they turned to evil, and you speak their name aloud, they will fall gravely ill, and you speak their name aloud, they will fall gravely ill, and die within 3 days. Shoot to wound, not kill. In the legends, when someone shoots a Skinwalker, they rarely see a body. The next day, they find out that a neighbor or a community member has turned up dead from a mysterious gunshot wound. The wound you inflict will expose their human identity. Don't stop for hitchhikers. It is said that Skinwalkers will often appear as hitchhikers on remote roads. If you stop, you are inviting them into your life. They hate ash and corn pollen. Traditional medicine men use ash and corn pollen for protection. If you can create a circle of ash around yourself, it might confuse or repel the creature. Regardless of the choices you made, you have survived the initial attack. You're in an abandoned farmhouse. The windows are boarded up. The creature is out there. You can hear it circling the house, its claws scraping against the old wood. In the corner of the room, you notice an old fire pit filled with ash. You remember the lesson: ash can protect you. You also find a dusty old photo album, pictures of a family who lived here decades ago. You realize the land is old, sacred, and cursed. Then, you hear it. A voice, your mother's voice, coming from outside the window. "Please, let me in. I'm scared." You know your mother is hundreds of miles away. The Skinwalker is trying to trick you using a borrowed voice, imitating a loved one to get you to open the door. Final scenario: the sun won't be up for hours. You are trapped. The creature can't get in, but it can wait. You have 3 options. A3, you take the photo of the man with glowing eyes. If he's the Skinwalker, you can speak his name and end this. You use the ash to draw a protective circle. You prepare to confront it and speak its true name. B3, you find a back door. You grab a container of ash and a lighter. You decide to make a break for it, sprinting to the gas station you saw earlier, hoping you can make it before it catches you. C3, you hunker down. You find a phone line, somehow manage to call for help, and hold out until dawn. You will not be tricked by its games. If you chose A3, speak the name, you step outside. The creature is waiting. You hold up the photo, you shout the name written on the back. The creature freezes. It lets out a terrible scream and then begins to wither, decaying before your eyes until all that's left is a pile of ash and bones. You survived, but the knowledge of what you saw will never leave you. If you chose B3 run, you sprint through the dark ash trail behind you. You see the gas station lights ahead. You burst through the door. You made it. You collapse in the corner, gasping for air. But as the sun rises, you look out the window. You see the creature standing at the edge of the tree line. It's not attacking. It's just standing. It knows you saw its true form. It will wait. It will always wait. If you chose C3, hunker down. The night passes. You hear the footsteps stop just as the first light of dawn touches the horizon. You survived. You get into your car and drive back to the city. You don't stop for anyone. You never look in your rearview mirror. Weeks pass. You start to feel sick. Your skin turns pale. You can't shake the feeling of being watched. One night, you wake up, and standing at the foot of your bed is the shadowy figure of a coyote. The legend says that even if you survive, the Skinwalker's touch is a sickness. It follows you home. You may have survived the night, but are you truly safe? Or is the Skinwalker now a part of you? That is the terrifying truth of the Skinwalker. It is not just a creature, it is a warning. A warning about the darkness that can exist in the human heart and the dangers of a world that exists just beyond the reach of our headlights. Question for you: what would you have done in this situation? Would you have spoken the name? Would you have run? Or would you have waited for the sun? Let me know in the comments below. And if you survived, give this video a like. If you think you would have died, well, maybe subscribe to see if you have better luck next time. Disclaimer: the Skinwalker legend is deeply sacred and serious to the Navajo people. They are reluctant to discuss it with outsiders due to cultural taboos and the belief that speaking of them can have consequences. It is crucial to approach this lore with respect, understanding it is not a simple monster story for entertainment, but a real and present belief in many communities. See you in the next nightmare.